Hello everyone, I am here to solve biology paper of SAT 2022 of Tamil Nadu. So we are going to see all the questions that belongs to biology. So let's see the first question. The first question is related to the match the following. Here we have to match the process with their activity or the organism involved. Let's see the first one, denitrification. It is a process where the nitrates are converted back into atmospheric nitrogen. And basically if we see here, denitrification here is related to Pseudomonas. So here Pseudomonas is the bacteria which helps in the process of denitrification. According to that, in two options, we have A3 and A3. Now let's see the next one. If I talk about nitrogen fixation, nitrogen fixation is the atmospheric nitrogen is converted into its usable form. Then that is done with the help of blue-green algae. So according to that, option B will go with 4. So here it is 4. That means option number 1 is the right answer. Let's match the other options. Nitrogen assimilation relates to synthesis of protein. So here it goes with this. And if we are talking about ammonification, ammonification in which the protein part gets converted into either ammonia, uric acid or urea. So here in the option it is given as uric acid. So here D will be the first one. So all the options are matching and here is option number 1 is the right answer. So option 1 is the right answer in the first question. Now moving on to the next. Here it's asked about the roots. All the 4 options are the aquatic plants found in the water. They have one or the other adaptation to survive in the aquatic condition. Now here it's clearly mentioned roots are absent. So if we talk about lotus or Acornia, water hyacinth, in them the roots are present, but they have other adaptations with respect to their stem or leaves. But Hydrilla has poorly developed roots and the roots are absent in the case of Wolffia. So here option number 2 is the right answer. So Wolffia is the answer in which the roots are absent. Moving on to the next. Here it is asked, what toxic substance is present in the seeds of cherry and apple? Toxic means harmful. And here ascorbic acid is otherwise named as vitamin C, which is not toxic in nature. Acetic acid is also edible. In vinegar also it is present. Amino acid is a part of protein. Proteins are made up of amino acid. So toxic acid that is present in them is option number 4, prussic acid. So here the answer is 4. Moving on to the next we have is, which of the following has non-lignified wall? That means in their cell wall the lignin is absent. Now if we see the options here, xylem vessels, dead. Sclerenchyma, dead. Dead. See, they all are dead. Okay. Here in this case, if their cell walls are dead, they are thickened and in them the lignin is present. So they all are having lignified walls. So here the answer would be Sclerenchyma. So we will go with Sclerenchyma. It is the living cell. And here the cell wall does not have lignin. They have a deposition of pectin in their corners. So here the option number 1 would be the correct answer. Sclerenchyma, it does not have lignified wall. That means they have non-lignified wall. So the answer would be Sclerenchyma here. Oxalic acid, acetic acid and citric acid. These acids are produced by one thing, fungus has been mentioned. So here already one indication is there. So out of these, Bacillus megaterium, it's the bacteria which helps in creating special aroma when the beans of coffee or cocoa or leaves of teas are fermented with this. So they are helping in that. Azotobacter are used as biofertilizers. They are good in nitrogen fixation. Again a bacteria. Lactobacillus helps in the curd formation. So another bacteria. Answer here would be 4 Aspergillus niger. This is a fungus which helps in the formation of oxalic acid, acetic acid and citric acid. So here option number 4 will be the right answer. Next, which of the following statement is correct? Here we have to see one thing. In all the cases, the definition of bacteriophage is given. In them, what is the correct definition of bacteriophage? It's a type of virus that infect bacteria. So specifically, these viruses only go and infect the bacteria. Such viruses are known as bacteriophages. So if we go with that definition, let's see the first definition, virus that infect bacterial cell. Correct. So this is the answer. Let's see the other definitions. Bacterium that infect virus, it's just the reverse, which is wrong. Virus that infect animal, wrong. Bacteria that infect plant, wrong. So here the correct statement and the proper correct definition of bacteriophage is the virus that infect bacterial cell. So here option number 1 will be the right answer. Let's see the next question. Again, another match the following. On one side we are given the glands. On other side the enzymes are present which are involved in the process of digestion. So let's see in which part, which gland produces what type of secretion, and in them which type of enzymes are present. So if we see pancreas, pancreas has many enzymes. They have enzymes for digestion of carbohydrate, fats or proteins. So here if we see in the option, pancreas is having trypsin. Trypsin is the enzyme which acts on protein. So if we say first, fourth, so out of all of them, only second has that option. Let's match the other options as well. Salivary glands produces saliva and it has salivary amylase. Other name of salivary amylase is ptyalin. If we see the next, intestinal gland, in the case of intestinal gland, here basically they produce intestinal juices which has an enzyme which acts on fat and it is known as lipase. So if we see B, it is third and C, it is second. Now last is left, that is gastric gland present in the stomach, and they have this enzyme renin which acts on milk protein in infant. So they help in the digestion of milk protein. So D will be first. So all the options are matching. Here the answer would be 2. Next question. Dash is an ectoparasite which has jawless circular mouth vertebrate. Now, here ectoparasite means the one which feeds on others' body, living on their body. So they are present outside the body of other living organism and drawing the nutrition. But one key point is jawless. If we see the option, carps, fishes, mullet, fishes, shark, fishes, and all the fishes comes under Pisces group. They all are vertebrate, but they have jaw. Here all 4 of them are vertebrate, but one of them do not have jaw. Jaw is absent, plus they are ectoparasite. So here the answer would be hagfish. So hagfish is the answer. Option number 4. Rest are all the fishes that have jaws. Next question is, dash produces fibrinogen and prothrombin used for clotting of blood. These are required for the clotting of blood. In clotting of blood, prothrombin converts into thrombin, fibrinogen converts into fibrin, but where they are produced, They are produced in liver. Straight, direct question. Here, pancreas is an heterogland. It is involved in the process of digestion or it produces hormone. Intestinal glands, totally involved in the process of digestion. Renin here, if you are talking about them, it's an enzyme. So here if we say liver is the organ where these fibrinogen and prothrombin are produced, which are required for the clotting of blood. So here option number 2 is the right answer. Next question, another match the following. On one side there is epithelial tissues are present, various types of them, and where they are present in our body. So we have to match again. If we see squamous epithelium, it is present in the lining of buccal cavity. So A will be 2. But if we see the option in answers, A2 is first and 3. So let's go for the next option, cuboidal epithelium. Now cuboidal epithelium is present in the salivary glands. So B will be 4. So if we see 1 and 3, B4 is in the first option. Moving on to the third, columnar epithelium is related to bile duct. So C1, and the fourth one is ciliated epithelium, which helps in the movement of any substances, mucus or ovum or sperm or any kind of other substances. So here ciliated epithelium is related to the third option, that is kidney tubule. So if we see all the options are going correct with the first one. So here the answer 1 is the correct answer. Now next question is, in this case here a shape has been mentioned. So the shape is a tennis racket sort. It is present in the inner mitochondrial membrane. So if we see a mitochondria, the inner membrane is totally folded, and towards their inner membrane they have this tennis racket shaped structure present. Here porins are the protein molecules which provides the channel for the movement of substances. ATP is the energy molecule produced in the mitochondria. Here the tennis racket shaped structure which helps in the ATP synthesis is oxysome. So these are the oxysomes, help in the ATP synthesis in the case of mitochondria. So ATP production is done in them. Grana is not related to mitochondria, it is present in the plastids. So entirely different. ATP is the energy molecule and porins are the protein molecules, acts as a channel for the movement of substances. So here the answer is 3. Now moving on to the next, the dash has a role in sleep cycle. So if we see cerebrum is the part of forebrain, does many functions like thinking part, memory, intelligence, many things are associated but not sleep cycle. Spinal cord again here in this case a part of nervous system. Here pons are here relaying the information coming from the spinal cord from the lower part to the above part, like it's sending it the information to cerebrum and all. But here the sleep cycle is associated with hypothalamus. Hypothalamus is here involved in many things like hunger, so thirst, sleep, sexual desires, sadness, emotions. So it is related to many things and one of them is sleep. So here hypothalamus, that is option number 4, is the right answer. The binomial name of African night crawler. This is an earthworm. Here if we see the options, 3 of them are the names of earthworm. So here African night crawler, here the binomial name of this organism is Eudrilus eugene This is the name. Other two are again the earthworms. All three of them are involved in vermiculture, and they help in the formation of vermicompost. And the fourth option is the example of here, the name of prawn. So one is prawn, the other three is earthworm. Here they are the red worms, here it is the Indian blue worms, and this is the African night crawler. So first option is the right answer here, and it is a type of earthworm helping in vermiculture. Next, which of the following helps in clotting of blood? So here in this, if we see the options, monocytes, a type of WBC leukocyte. Thrombocytes are known as platelets. Lymphocytes, another type of WBC. Granulocyte is a category again in WBC. WBC is divided into agranulocyte and granulocyte, which further forms eosinophil, basophil, neutrophil, monocytes and lymphocytes. But if we see whether it's a monocyte, lymphocyte or granulocyte, all are related to WBC, and WBC helps us and they protect us from diseases. And if we see the second option, thrombocytes, other name of platelets. So here they are asking about the clotting of blood. Platelets, they are involved in the clotting of blood. So whenever we have an injury, the platelets starts the clotting of blood there. So here the answer is thrombocytes, option number 2. So here we have come to an end of our bio solution. Next would be the other part of SAT. Thank you.